Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD Iraq's economic boom. Major developments signaling a bright future. Iraq is undergoing a transformation that is nothing short of remarkable. From massive infrastructure projects to foreign investments pouring in, the country is making strides toward economic stability and growth. If you thought Iraq was stagnant, think again. This nation is on the move, and the progress being made is setting the stage for something monumental. Let's dive into some of the biggest developments happening in Iraq right now. Major housing and industrial projects. Underway, one of the most exciting initiatives is the launch of a massive 15,000-acre housing project. A clear sign that Iraq is addressing its growing urban needs. But that's not all. Several large-scale industrial projects have been approved, including a phosphate plant and a sponge iron project. These developments will enhance Iraq's industrial capabilities, reduce reliance on imports, and create jobs, boosting the country's self-sufficiency. Global investors are taking notice. When international financial institutions start betting on a country's future, you know something big is happening. Standard Chartered has committed $95 million to fund a power plant in Iraq, showing strong confidence in the nation's potential. Meanwhile, BP is making a massive $25 billion investment, reinforcing Iraq's position as a major player in the global oil market. Additionally, Iraq's Maysan refinery expansion, which will add a 70,000 barrels per day capacity, is another major step toward strengthening its oil infrastructure. This move will increase production and improve the country's refining capabilities, making Iraq more competitive on the global stage. Urban revitalization and infrastructure growth. Iraq isn't just focusing on industry and energy, it's also working hard to revamp its cities. The third phase of the Baghdad Pulse initiative is now underway, focusing on the rehabilitation of Al-Rashid Street. Once in disrepair, this historic street is being revitalized, turning it into a modern, vibrant area that reflects Iraq's rich history while embracing the future. And then there's Iraq Mall, a game-changing retail and entertainment hub set to redefine shopping in Baghdad. This enormous 550,000 square meter complex will house high-end brands like Zara, Hugo Boss, Levi's, Lacoste, and Under Armour. Positioned near the Tigris River, it will offer a global shopping experience unlike anything Iraq has seen before. The mall is set to open in late 2025, marking a new era for retail in the country. A strengthening financial position. Iraq's economy is no longer in a fragile state. On the contrary, it's growing stronger. The country's foreign reserves and gold holdings have increased significantly, far exceeding the levels required by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Experts in the financial sector, including figures like Militiaman and Mark Z, have pointed out that Iraq is no longer dependent on foreign aid. In fact, Iraq is now in a position to support other nations, marking a drastic shift from the past. The Iraqi dinar and the future of exchange rates. With all these economic advancements, one major question remains. Will Iraq revalue its currency? For years, there has been speculation about the Iraqi dinar's exchange rate. Former central bank governor Dr. Shabibi once stated that when Iraq reached a point of security and stability, a currency adjustment would follow. Given the rapid progress being made, many believe that moment is drawing closer. Analysts and financial experts, including well-known figures like Frank 26, have suggested that Iraq is now at a pivotal moment. The question is no longer if change will happen, but when. With an economy strengthening at this pace, it's reasonable to anticipate shifts in Iraq's financial policies, which could have global implications. Iraq's reintegration into the global economy. One of the next major goals for Iraq is lifting the European ban on Iraqi Airways. If successful, this will significantly boost the country's aviation sector and further integrate Iraq into the international economy. As global travel restrictions ease and foreign interest in Iraq increases, this could be a crucial turning point for tourism and business. The future looks bright for Iraq. From major housing and industrial projects to foreign investments and financial stability, Iraq is making significant progress. The nation is actively reshaping its future, moving toward economic independence and global relevance. For those watching closely, Iraq's transformation is more than just a series of developments. It's a historic shift that could redefine its position on the world stage. With so much happening, the next few years will be critical. Iraq is not only rebuilding but rising as a formidable economic force. Stay tuned, because this journey is far from over.